Today is the 15th of May. It's the last day of the exercise daily experiment. It went well the first month, I only skipped 2 days. The second month, more or less, I skipped no days. And the last month, it changed completely. I started walking in the afternoon, not in the morning, and longer than 10 minutes. And I'm the past 3 Sundays, I have not gone walking. I did yesterday, but I haven't for 3 Sundays before. The reason was I have started depending on company to go walking instead of doing it on my own. That's why I started doing it in the afternoon. And I walked too much. It wasn't even half an hour, sometimes 1 hour, 1.5 hours. So the following day, I was too tired to go walking in the morning. That's not healthy and it's not sustainable. So the experiment ends today. I was supposed to walk 10 minutes every day, which will allow me a minimum of 1,000 steps. It wasn't even time; it was the 1,000 steps. But I noticed I did them in 10 minutes. In the second month, I was supposed to add aerobic exercise, so I wouldn't get bored. I didn't. I did get bored a bit, but I enjoyed it. But I didn't add the aerobic exercise because I don't like exercising. And on the third month, I was supposed to add strength training, which I also didn't because I don't like it. The only thing I did in these 3 months besides walking was some exercise for the glutes twice. The exercise for the arms, I can't remember the name right now. You know, where you stand straight on the floor and then push-ups. But I didn't do them in the floor. I did them in the bathroom counter. I put my hands on the bathroom counter and I did the push-ups there. And even that, I must have done it 4 times tops. And I did a yoga, what's the name? A sequence, sun salutation, once. I did it once in 3 months. So definitely I do not like exercising. But I realized I did like walking. So the experiment is over and I will continue to walk. I'll just continue to walk. That's the exercise I'll do. I will very hardly do any other kind of exercise because I don't like it. I mean, it is infuriating for me to just think about exercising, and I do have sometimes. It's like eating. Like you don't like something, but once in a while you feel like it, and that's what happens with me and exercise. I don't like exercising, but once in a while I feel like doing something. If I ever have those urges, I'll give in to them. If I don't, I'll just walk. Obviously, 10 minutes a day is very little, so I will increase it for 20 minutes and then after a while 30. And that will be 30 minutes walking daily, which should give me 3,000 steps, and it's more than enough. Well, the experiment did confirm that I don't like exercising. I knew it, but I wanted to see if I could fool myself. Yeah, go around myself and trick myself into making exercise. Didn't work. So yeah, I will just go on walking, and what I noticed in my body in the first 2 months was in the first month I noticed that the connection in the hips and the connection on the front with the leg, that became very strong, very muscle. It's almost as hard as this. There's no fluffiness of fat. There's no if that is muscle, it's a very hard muscle, but it feels like there's nothing in there sometimes, like really just the connection and a bit of skin. On the second month, what I noticed was my legs, my thighs. I'm not going to show you them, but my thighs from the knee to that connection. Um, the muscle was defined. Um, can't really explain. It was as if it was just a round thing before, and now there is a line, and it's yeah, the muscle wasn't used to be moved, and it had been for 2 months, so it provoked that. On the third month, I have not noticed anything positive because, as I said, unfortunately, I skipped too many days. What I did notice for the negative was, since I wasn't walking in the morning and since I wasn't walking on daily basis, I was like 2 days, no, 3 days, no, one day, no, something like the sort. Um, and my bowel movements weren't as predictable, whereas before I would go for a walk and I would come home, and shortly afterwards I would go to the bathroom, and that was assured. And now it was all over the place. It either happened, didn't happen, happened in the afternoon, happened in the evening. Uh, it wasn't as before. So this experiment, was it a positive one? Was it a negative one? Did I pass, so to speak? It was a positive experiment. I've enjoyed it actually, and I'm going to continue walking. I did not do what I intended to do regarding aerobic exercise and strength training, but if I manage to just walk for the rest of the year, I will be okay. Sorry, I'm still in bed. And the reason I'm still in bed is because I still have to go for a walk today. And I didn't feel like it, but I will. And I know the longer I stay in bed, the longer it will take me to do it. I'm postponing it, as I usually do, but I will have to. So, it was a positive experiment. Did I pass? No, I didn't. I didn't because I did not reach the goals I was intending to. Was I too ambitious? I don't know. Maybe I was, from someone who does not like to do anything to do those other two things. I don't know. Will I be more careful as I set up my experiments? I will try to, because it's disappointing to fail experiments. I mean, you're the one who decides what gets done, and you're the one who fails it. If it was someone else, you could blame someone else, like, you did too much, I couldn't do that, but it was you. So if you think you're able to do something and then you don't, you feel incompetent, disappointed with yourself, lazy. So yeah, our next experiment, lower expectations. So do not ask so much of myself so that I can reach what I have asked, and that will fuel me to do better after the experiment is over, to continue to do it and improve it after the experiment is over. instead of doing it like now, which is I did not like it. I did not reach it. I will do it for longer, what I can do, but I am disappointed with myself, and that disappointment makes me not want to try something else, something new, something more challenging, because I'm afraid of disappointing myself again. Let's hope the urges to work out will show up, otherwise, I can't see myself doing them. But this was a result of the 3 months experiment, 1,000 steps every day. I must have failed, I don't know, 10, 15 days, maybe 20 days. So it really wasn't 90 days, it was 70, 1.5 months, or 2 months and something. Still was very good. The next experiment begins tomorrow. The next experiment. Oh my God. I will let you know. I will let you know.